You think you're smart? I used to think I was smart until I took B School. These are the 3 things I did not know before taking B School. This one is really important. That money is not the final goal for a successful business. It is the people and the customer. The people you work with and your customers, people you get to touch with your business. What do I mean by that? I know it sounds all heady and stuff, but like there was a time where I was writing bills and I was like super stressed. Oh my gosh, where am I going to come up with money? How am I writing bills? And then I picked up my Instagram and I saw this DM from this woman, and she said, Vaishali Ben, yesterday was my mother's funeral and I gave my eulogy in Gujarati and my dad was in the audience. And I was only able to do this because I've been taking your Gujarati classes and I was able to write this eulogy in Gujarati. And that was my mother's, native language. This made my heart so full. I forgot all about the bills. You know what? That will always get taken care of. But this is what's fulfilling. When I see somebody, little kids, when parents say they take their children to India and they're able to talk to their cousins in the native language. Remember, it's not about perfection. It could be Banguchuchu or broken Gujarati or Hindi or whatever your native language is. That's important. They're able to connect. When somebody says, I sang some bhajan or prayer song on Instagram and someone said, I heard that song. My grandma used to sing this song and I haven't heard this in over 20 years and it took me back to all the good times with my ba. And to me, that's more fulfilling. I used to work, before Sanskar teaching, I used to work at a place, at a doctor's office, and as part of the team, I just love clean, neat areas. So I would go in early and I would clean out the desk area and I would organize things. And there was somebody who worked with me that at team meetings always took credit for it. And that didn't feel good. So it's so important that you work with people that fill you up and that appreciate you, and you do the work for the people, not for the money. The second thing is, if you show up consistently, it counts, even when you have no idea what you're doing. This used to happen to me because one of the things, the way our mind plays tricks on ourselves is, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to do it. The thing is, consistency means that even when you don't have a clue what you're doing, you just show up. For example, when I was doing B School, one of the things Marie has you do is this ideal customer or avatar, right? And for 2 to 3 weeks, I would write the answers and I'll be like, that is not right. Go back. Like first time I wrote down grandparents because, grandparents are the ones that know the native language and they connect with it. And so I should target them. But the truth is, they're sometimes set in their old ways, which is like, I'm telling you to do this. This is important and you do it. That's not my ideal customer. Second time I thought, what about the kids I want to teach? Well, kids aren't paying the bills, right? And so finally, by doing that again and again, I realized it is the young parents who see value in this work and they have a deep desire to bring this love for language into their families. So by showing up consistently, doing it when I had no idea what I was doing, I finally got there. The third thing is, we've all heard this, right? Fake it till you make it. And I had no idea what that meant until B School and Marie explained to me. Our minds and our ego will play this trick on us that you have no idea what you're doing. Don't do it. This negative feedback that you consistently get. So, it's like when I started Instagram, social media, I was not on Facebook. I had no idea what I was doing. And, I just made a plan, a calendar, followed the path. And I said, all right, what would I like to talk about? Picked some horrible pictures. If I look back right now and look at the writings I've done or the pictures I've picked, I'm like, what am I doing? But by doing that consistently, slowly, now we're at over 100,000 followers on Instagram. So now I understand what she meant by fake it till you make it. You believe in you that I got this. I'm doing it even though it's completely imperfect or maybe not. You show up for yourself. And these are the things that Murray's and the B School has brought to me.